Welcome to the next episode in this series of A Protestant Looks at the Stations of the Cross. And I've called it A Biblical Journey of the Cross because the stations that I'm using are all ones that are based on particular passages in the Gospels. And today's one is Simon of Cyrene carries the cross for Jesus. We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. Jesus went out carrying his cross and came to the place of the skull. In Hebrew it is called Golgotha. And on the way they came past a man named Simon who was coming out of the country, and the soldiers forced him to carry the cross for Jesus. Already, Jesus had been cruelly treated. He had been scourged and beaten. A crown of thorns had been plaited on his head. He'd already lost a great quantity of blood. Indeed, he had scarcely the strength to continue and to carry the heavy cross on his shoulders. He stumbled, and the soldiers, fearing that he might not reach the point of execution, forced Simon, a passerby, to carry the cross for him. And a prayer that goes with this. My Jesus, Simon unwillingly carried the cross for you. May I gladly suffer all for you. There's also a verse in Galatians that says, bear one another's burdens and so fulfill the law of Christ. In this time of shutdown, of lockdown of the coronavirus and its restrictions, many of us are thinking of ways in which we can bear one another's burdens, help one another. But for some people that also means accepting assistance from others. Part of the grace of this cross is learning to accept the help that others give us. Perhaps that's something we need to pray to be able to do. I want to close with a traditional prayer that goes with the stations of the cross. I love you, Jesus, my love, above all things. I repent with my whole heart of having offended you. Never permit me to separate myself from you again, but grant that I might love you always, and then do with me what you please. Thank you for joining me in this episode of A Protestant Looks at the Stations of the Cross, and I hope that you'll return to this series in the future. Bye for now.